And welcome back, guys, to this final part of the Manufacturers Cup. We're at Deep Forest Raceway in the Group 3 cars, and as you know, we chose Porsche. So let's get straight into this race. We qualified in 8th there, which isn't the best, but you've always got a chance in the race to pull it back and get something out of it. So coming down the straight here, the first lap, and as we said, late on the braking, round the outside, and we've already picked up a position there. So up one straight away in the first lap, and that's because people got cold tyres. And if you watch this lap right here, we're actually quicker than 6th place at this point in time. We try to go up the inside, little tap there, we back off, and then again they brake really hard. I'm not too sure why, but we actually back off a little bit again, let them back through, and then it starts to get bunched up here. Guys are right behind, and we're actually right on this guy's tail. As you see there, they've had to back up, and they're actually slowing up everybody behind. But for now, we'll sit here and try and get as best of a position as we can out of this race. So as you just see, we've just taken a big knock there, coming round into that corner, which is a really dangerous corner. Always gets bunched up when there's a lot of cars, but we'll go back now and show you exactly what happened here. So as we come down this straight, 11th place, all the way back in 11th. As you can see us up there in front, going through the tunnel right now, and they're coming up now into the braking zone. They must miss their braking point, hit that Porsche into us, into the other guy. That guy slides out, and actually they don't even wait. And this is where racing etiquette comes into it, guys. They don't even wait, they just carry on into their race and pick up a 3-second penalty. So as you see, we've caught back up with 6th place here, and they've got a penalty, half a second penalty, and we're just going to fly past them right now as they ghost and take that position, as we was faster anyway, so it wasn't a surprise that we was going to get that position. And just carrying into the race now, trying to not make any mistakes. So we get a little bit of breathing room here, as you see. 7th place pits in, very early pit in there, and we've got a little bit of a gap now behind us, and that gives us some breathing room now to push on around a second gap behind, try and push on and catch these guys in front and start to put some pressure on them. But if you keep watching, you'll see soon enough an incident happens which helps us to catch them two in front. So as you know, the guy in 6th place at this point in time has actually pitted in early, pitted in on the 3rd lap, so going to have a lot more worn tyres than we do at this point in time, and we're just going to keep on pressing through and catch these two guys as they're starting to fight it out now, and you'll see we'll quickly gain some ground on them. Look at that, because they're fighting, slowing each other up, which only benefits us. Just make no mistakes, get on the back end of them and try and make a move to gain them positions, guys. So there you have it, right on the back of these two now, and as you can tell, 5th place is kind of struggling now with the tyres. They're getting worn down, and we're just going to keep the pressure on, hopefully try and make them make a mistake, if not find a point to pass them. And I'm pretty sure at the end of this lap there's going to be an incident. And remember, it's a cup race, guys. We're trying to push as hard as we can, trying to put the pressure on as much as we can possibly, and we know that these two cars in front are faster on the straights than the Porsche, so we want to stay in their slipstream, as 6th place is making some very weird racing line choices. There's being defensive, and then there's being silly about your racing, and you'll see if you watch this guy in front, the person who's in 6th right now, make some really strange choices on the racing, which affects everybody. And as you can see there, look at that line he's taken, another really weird line. And it comes down to racing etiquette, guys. If you don't care about other racers around you, you're not going to be worrying about the lines you're taking. You're going to be doing silly things, and this affects everybody at the end of the day. So just try and keep it clean, please, guys. Any races you're in, daily races, cup races, just keep it clean. As you see here, under braking, look at this, he's just cutting in. Really weird choices, throwing me off on my line. But we're just going to keep the pressure on and see what happens. So just keep your eyes now, guys, on the top right hand of the screen. We're going to have the Lamborghini, who's in 5th right now's perspective, looking back. And this is a very questionable move in my opinion, but it's racing, it's a cup race, so just leave your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it. And then the guy's got some choice words there for that guy. I'm pretty sure that's not towards me. I took the deep inside line. He was going to hit him regardless of me being there, and then now shoots up the inside, covering the inside. Not a bad move at all, but watch this, leave me no space on the exit at all. So he's squeezing me out. And if you're going to race like this, I'm going to overtake you clean, but I'm also going to do the same tactics to you which you're doing to other people. If I get a chance, as you'll see later on in the race, I'm not going to give him any room and see how he likes it. As I said before, guys, just race clean. Don't try and impede people on purpose, push them off, all that type of racing, it makes it terrible to race, and people end up not wanting to do these races. Look, another weird choice of racing line there. He's just tucking in. As I said, there's being defensive, and then there's being silly, and this is what this guy was doing throughout the whole race, not caring about other racers around him, not leaving space, and that is general racing etiquette, guys. So as we come into the second to last lap now, guys, and we've still got 5th place behind this same guy with the questionable racing, and we see in the radar he's chucked it up there and then braking hard, trying to block us. Again, in my opinion, not good racing at all. The gap was there, take the gap, but don't then brake on me, brake check me, and try and slow me down even worse, make me try and make a mistake. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave it, because I know we've got this full lap and we've got the next lap, so I'm just going to stay on this guy's tail, and when I get the chance I'm going to take my opportunity and I'm going to not leave this guy no room, no space, because if that's how you want to race, we'll give you back a taste of your own medicine. Again, another questionable line into that corner. The only guy I was seeing in the race that's taking that type of line, just making his car go across at a diagonal to block your line. Just not very good racing in my opinion at all. But keep watching, guys, to see what happens. And also keep your eye in the top right hand corner, because 6th place, who's behind me right now, has a little bit of a tangle with the guy in fourth, as you're going to see after the first corner, and then something happens right on the last corner. So keep your eye up in that top right hand corner, guys, to see what happens. And as you see, it wasn't just me that guy was getting to. Made another racer go for a revenge punt, which actually didn't work in the end, so it wasn't worth it. We come through the line in fourth, but please guys, just race clean, keep it clean. That's the best way to race for yourself and everyone around you. Thank you for watching, guys. We will be back with all the rest of the cup races as well as soon as they start back up again. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Take care, guys, and race clean.